Good afternoon, everyone. Treasure Troller here with another recap of Alone, Season 12, Episode 7. So we're back to the Boar Fest. And boar as in boring. Of course, our preseason pick to be the winner just tapped out. Baja, I thought you had it in you. Stromberg Bull turned out to be not so strong. We're here at the softball field. A view of the softball field for a softball tap out. I've never seen anyone, maybe Bearded Doug, two of the weakest tap outs that we've seen. The most healthy individuals tapping out that I've ever seen in Bearded Doug and Baja. And now this could be a slick camera edit. This could have been just set up for Treasure Troller to fall into. But we have to go this route anyways. We have to do it. So History Channel is probably setting me up. But we're gonna walk into the trap anyways. We're gonna try to smoke out the warthog here. Talking about Baja. And I'm going to have to go back and watch the episodes and seasons and come up with some don't do this on Alone. And Baja kind of did one of broke one of the golden rules and don't make the desperation Hail Mary toss of if I don't get a big animal, then it's over. And that's really kind of what the smoke out thing was. It was a desperation Hail Mary move. And since they didn't get the warthog, well, it's over. And now this is where the trap is laid for Treasure Troller. So I don't know if it was really slick editing, or I don't know if it was just is what it is. But they spent a lot of time filming around Baja's campsite. A lot of time. And he's there by the river. And when they showed the pictures of the waterfront, I didn't see any fishing lines in the water. Didn't appear to be any fishing lines out there at all. And the other thing is, like, dude, if you're going to be up all night, boil water. Build a little reservoir, and if you're going to be up all night, you might as well boil a gallon of water and have it for you for the next day. I don't really understand that tap out. He went for the all or nothing big game, or I'm out of here. Then we got the long vagina monologue from the one chick. And then, of course, seeing a tortoise makes everything wonderful. This is a really hard season to review. And there's just nothing about it is unique. They can't even, one of the Alone sort of content, or what they show, people gathering firewood, cutting down trees or cutting up trees. They can't even get content of them cutting up trees. It's them dragging dry wood over to their campsite. The scenery is all the same. The morning shots are really good shots. The morning shots are some of the best Alone has ever had. But the one thing about this season, there's very little game other than fish that they can catch. The one thing about this season that is different from all the other seasons is they don't have a really likable character. I mean, they've had Roland in last year's winner. I don't know what his name was, but, you know, the Grouse Grabber 3000, his catching fish and his little battle with the, I don't know, it was a weasel, or I can't think of what that thing was, but his little ongoing battle with that made some unique storylines, and there's no unique storylines in this season. There's nothing. It's the same old dirt landscape with a bunch of rocks. It looks like they're on Mars. Nothing really changes. When they walk, they're walking in the same over the same dirt and rocks. There's just nothing that makes this show unique other than they're in a desert, a place where none of them have ever been before, whose skill sets probably aren't that adaptive to this environment. They must have cut the budget in half, and so they decided to stick them out in the desert. So the show ends in about 3 weeks. It's a tough season to watch. Tough season to watch. Once again, Baja, that was a disappointing tap out. Way too healthy to be leaving. I mean, he's worried about firewood at home. His wife has got to get the firewood. I mean, seriously, dude, pay someone a couple $100 to drop a couple of cords of wood off at your house while you're gone. I mean, come on. This is just, it's just insanity. I would say it's a bad season. Nobody to really root for. Nothing really original going on. There's just nothing that makes this show, that makes this season people going, oh, I hope they go back to the desert next year. Or, I don't know. I just find this show or this season to be bad. So, in the winter. So we're going to give someone else the kiss of death. Right now, I think the winner is going to be that chick from, I don't know, New Zealand or Australia, wherever. I think she wins it. But she's not doing really anything to people to get behind and root for. There's just nothing unique about this show. Nothing interesting about this season. So this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.